one because most of the levels are just hallways and hallways and hallways, which are the worst.
Oh, so it's Final Fantasy 13.
Have you actually played Final Fantasy X?
No. That's just a joke. I've also heard it's actually not that bad of a game, but...
Yeah.
From what I've gathered, the quote-unquote mainstream Final Fantasies, that one, those being 7, 10, and 13, and 15 are the ones that people like to shit on the most.
Uh, 2 is like the original bad Final Fantasy. People also like to shit on 8.
You said 8?
Yeah. When,
I mean,
right
8's apparently bad
2
enough to not be on
had
Switch.
I like it, but... Oh man, the plot. But at the same time, every Final Fantasy has a stupid plot twist.
Fair.
But like, yeah, 8 is pretty bad. There's also a way to get the best weapon in the game on the first disc, and
Oh yeah.
just breeze through the rest of the game, and it becomes kind of trivial at that point.
Oh yeah.
Also requires like several hours, like dozens of grinding. Hard game at that.
Dude, so whenever I go into the Crash 2 or Crash 3 menu to like invert controls, the one time I went into the fucking Crash 1 menu, I was like, man, this shit's barren.
Inverted hog controls.
Yeah. So when you hit left, you go right. It's hard mode.
Game mode.
Bruh, I'm gonna need you to break that box. So I got this really interesting YouTube comment on one of my early Spiral Reignited runs. Because it's the one where I'm like really angry at the beginning because I kept resetting on fucking Sunny Flight.
Yeah.
And the comment was like, if you don't like it, then why are you speedrunning it? I don't understand why some speedrunners do this to themselves. Like, do you get paid or something? And I was like, you know, I can get frustrated and angry at something and still like it.
What a concept.
No, you're not allowed.
I was like,
Fucking concept.
Bad.
the game is really fun, but it's also really difficult. And to my own fault, I sometimes get really frustrated and angry with it. But, you know, it's a good
If you show
game.
a single emotion playing a game that isn't a complete smile, you must hate it. You're torturing yourself. I sometimes get tilted at Crash 1, but I love that game.
Yeah. I mean, you guys see how often I get tilted at NST. It's still one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah. People think it's just so 2D.
I would argue that, like, I would make this statement that I get really tilted at Smash, but it's still one of my favorites, but I actually don't like Smash 4, so, you know. Oh my god, delete Mad Bomb this time trial. Yori bag and Yokari. Oh my god, delete this fucking level, dude. Like 108. This is my favorite category in NST. It also starts off like complete garbage. Like, fucking hell. The first level is Mad Bombers. You think anybody likes that? I still like 108.
About it.
Also, the time trial for Mad Bombers in 108 is actually complete AIDS.
I still like Crash 100, even though the first 5 levels can take a while to get out of on the bad days.
How did I get that gold? What the fuck? Fucking delete Mad Bombers, dude. Like, as good of a category as 108 is, this opening really sucks. You don't hit a platforming level until after the first boss, which is like half an hour in.
That's insane.
Yeah. But holy shit, the rest of the run is great. Except
Yeah.
for the middle. The middle also sucks, but that was true in 105.
Is that Warp 3?
Yeah.
Yep. Naturally.
103 is, or Warp 3 is some hot ass.
Warp 3 is the hardest. No G. Pretty much universally agreed upon.
I would argue it's the same here.
Warp 4 is Tomb Raider and Future Frenzy, but besides that, everything else is...
Funny thing is that Warp 4 in NST doesn't have Future Frenzy. Future Frenzy's in Warp 5.
God. It's amazing.
But I mean, on the flip side, Mad Bombers is in Warp 1.
Yeah. Interesting trade-off.
It's like you can't even define it by warps in NST because you fucking clip into the last warp room really early on. And by that I mean a minute in. It's the very first thing you do is enter Mad Bombers. I mean, I did say I was going to be back later in the day, Rijiku.
No, you're only allowed to stream once per day.
I needed to rest my hand because I realized that Crash 2 actually hurts more than Melee. Which is kind of depressing. Like, I've occasionally had hand pains after playing Melee. I always have hand pains after playing Crash 2. Like, even Zoe was in my stream. She was saying, I was like, yeah, I've considered stopping just for the sake of my hands. Yeah, when my Go run died, I said I was going to stop for a bit and then come back, but in the meantime host Blunts.
So he can host you and stream.
I didn't know Blunts ever stopped streaming.
I don't know if he did.
No, I still stream.
No, he's still streaming. I said I don't know if he ever stops streaming. Play Crash 2 or Melee, you'll choose Crash 2. To be honest, I'd probably pick Melee. Getting really good at this quick warp.
World 8 and SMB3 on J version is called Castle of Kappa. Kappa.
Make that your castle machinery split. Castle of Kappa. I made my my fucking last split in 108, which is the split for picking up the gem in the warp room, is Camp Rock 2, the final gem.
Okay, I wasn't sure if my progress saved because I can't read Japanese.
What is this weeb language?
Why don't you, Riko, why don't you just get Japanese Smash Ultimate when it comes out?
Because I like being able to read my games.
No, you don't, you lie.
Also, the English voice of Marth is literally Spider-Man, so no, I'm playing it in English, fam. You've seen Fox Shield. I'm assuming you mean Reflector, which is Shine. I mean, yeah, it's dumb, but the thing is that I already know how to play Melee, but it's definitely like the hardest one to get into. Fucking orange asphalt, dude. It's crazy how out of the first 5 levels I do in this freaking first boss section of 108, the easiest one is probably orange asphalt. Like, between this, Mad Bombers, Orient Express, Making Waves, and Under Pressure, yeah, the easiest one's probably orange asphalt.
Damn. Seems like it must suck to not be able to get Orient Express out earlier.
That is probably the worst thing, is that Orient Express, like, optimal. Oh my god. Shut up, computer. Okay, we'll see how long this lasts. If not, I guess I'll play Spyro. Oh wait, I can't play Spyro, I don't like it. Yeah, that's the worst thing about this, is that Orient Express is like optimally at earliest or 3rd level. But also, I will willingly play like a bitch in this level, so like fuck resetting constantly back to Mad Bombers.
I bet if the lag boxes were a thing in NST and Orient doesn't still go for them with this starting.
If he ran NST, he would still go for it.
I mean, if Dust ever actually pays attention to NST and wants to give all the 108 runners shit for taking Orient Express slow, I'm like, you're welcome to do it yourself. Probably won't get a record in this category either. Oh, fuck you. I feel like I'm really just about to mute my mic every time I'm on a load screen.
On Discord, it doesn't sound bad at all. I don't know about on your stream.
Yeah, I'm not hearing it.
It should theoretically be the same for both. But I was looking back on one of my other clips where I could hear it clearly, but I don't know, that might have been an instance where it was like clear on the mic in Discord also.
I've been able to, like, we've been able to hear it before, but like, as of now we can't for whatever reason.
Huh, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, whenever I can hear it, it's just like beep, beep. Like very soft, very silent.
Okay.
It's not a nuisance at all.
Let me tell you, it's a nuisance for me.
Yeah. Every time I played TF2, if my PC did that, it would probably beep.
I got
Holy
another response from that person who left the comment on the Spyro video. Is like, you might want to say that then beforehand in the comments. You wouldn't have gotten that much negativity if I did. I mean, like, if I was gonna be bothered by negative comments, I wouldn't have uploaded the video. I know me being salty was gonna make people point out like, oh, he's mad, ha ha ha. Like, I don't care. Like, yes, I get mad at video games.
That's not gonna change anything. Grab a rocking chair.
Oh yeah, that one was just funny. I was like, wow, you actually wanted me to hang myself because I uploaded commentary on White Paw's run for the sake of my friends who asked me to upload it so they could see it.
YouTube comments.
God, I love how people were saying like, "Oh, that's cringy." Like, I'm like, what? Yes, commentating over someone else's run is cringy because of memes.
I mean, yeah, he even said it was a reaction to his run. And I was like, if you were looking for the actual one, then like, don't watch this.
Look up the one that you can easily find in one search. It will be easy to spot because they'll have a lot of views.
Like, was that one not heard at all?
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, that's nice then. Yes, I don't want to go back into Orient Express.
Noise gate doing its work. Be right back, I'll go get the laundry.
Alright. Oh, I'm out of water. Okay. Wow, I'm slow. I still like how cutting off Tiny's cutscene just makes him go crah. It's gonna be really annoying when I'm just out of water for this entire run. Hell yeah, boys. 25 minutes RTA into the run, and I'm finally doing a platformer.
Platformer, by the way.
Hmm? It's also Toad Village, so it's like a quote-unquote platformer. Okay. Oh, okay. Crash 3 is a platformer? Some would claim.
Allegedly.
Yeah, alleged platformer.
Whereas Bubsy 3D is just literally a platformer.
What's more of a platformer, Crash 3 or Bash? Crash 3? Bash isn't even a platformer. My life. Yeah, how much time to save in G Wiz? Probably messed up the bonus. Dude, did the frog die? I didn't even see that. God, Mike. No, I fucked it up. Okay. That was kind of gross. Is there such thing as a deathless midnight run? I don't think so. Pretty sure that's actually a myth. Actually a myth. Even my golden midnight run apparently has a death in it because I just matched it, so. You gonna give me 2 of those animations in a row, Coco? Fucking bitch.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Ted, I think a deathless midnight run is one of those top 10 spooky facts that isn't actually real.
Yeah. Clickbait.
Clearly, because even by like even in like my time trial, I have time to save. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Okay. Reminder: the midnight run is very accurate to the original games. It doesn't function.
Yeah. I was playing this again a few days ago. I don't think you were in the call, but this level gave me a lot of trouble. But apparently it's just shit for everyone, so...
No, yeah, this level's complete ass. I firmly will argue that this is the hardest level in the entire run. I willingly go slow in this level and I still die.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
This level is actually just garbage.
I felt like it was harder for me. I was just playing casually, of course, but I felt like the slower I went, the harder it was.
Yeah, right?
Remember how when I was playing NST for the first time, I kept getting this keyboard glitch where it would get stuck? That happened again when I played it the other day.
Damn.
Somehow NST is causing that, and it's freaking me out, and I don't want to play it again.
That's a top 10 spooky fact.
No clickbait.
Dude, I'm not even on a load screen, computer. What the hell? It's really making the noise while I'm in a fucking level, dude. you cut off Dingo Dial's cutscene, he just goes, Roy.
Roy.
And Tiny goes, Craw. What do you got against Hog Ride, computer? This level's not that bad. You assume I have everything on low. The only thing I have that's not on low is Bloom, because I honestly think the game looks better with it. But that's, like, apparently an unpopular opinion. I like when things are shiny.
Since Trog's deafened in the call, I DM'd him asking if it was nap time. Because apparently when he goes deafened and calls and leaves for hours, apparently he's actually napping sometimes. For some reason.
God, I forgot that right after Dingo Dial, do fucking Ski Craze. What a start to Warp 3! It's not even hard in NSC, it's just more of like if you actually fuck it up, then you just feel bad because you fucked up a really easy level.
Yeah, and the slow ass turnaround.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that sound?
Not nap time.
Nap time. No, I just watching shit on YouTube and it's hard to do when there's a call going.
Motherfucking Ski Crazed.
Nude.
HQ's installable, chat.
Wait, what?
HQ's installable, chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's also in mine.
I'm surprised Luigi still isn't streaming. He was on 114 Pace and Sunshine until the Shell Secret, which is one of the ending splits. It's painful to watch. Joke.
Dude, the beeping's actually just going during levels now.
Oof.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
I can hear it now, but again, it's not a nuisance, honestly.
Great. Part of me hopes this run dies.
It's not like they could have manufactured a light on the computer that flashes if it's overheating. Instead, we have this beep, beep, beep.
Right? Why would they ever do that?
It looks like your computer's having a stroke.
I don't think you know what a stroke sounds like. Here's a bright idea. Maybe the game will blue screen, and then it will crash, and then it will corrupt all my save data, just like Spyro. Well, I've already got the fucking ski craze. I'm determined to let this run last as long as it can. Oh my god, oh my god, okay. Woo! I'm so good!
Those look way more far apart than an OG game.
The funny thing is that the two earlier ones that are like really far apart in OG are really close together in NST.
Wow.
Woohoo! Apparently, people still get like 30 X's in this. I'm just like, ah, fuck it. I don't want to grind ski craze like that. Hell yeah, I golded by like 1 second. So I don't think it's the heat in my apartment because the AC is going right now and this is still a problem.
Need some fan ice pack strats for your PC.
Clearly. I've honestly considered just taking like a small like fan and putting it right next to the PC.
Yeah, it might not be a bad idea.
Or I could, you know, just build a new PC. I like how the first you see of Hang 'em High is the yellow jump path. And then you don't see the rest of Hang 'em High until like really late in the run.
That's neat.
Have I checked my tests with HW? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have. Like, I know it's a thing with the PC being old and not being able to handle things. God, now I have to do fucking hot cocoa. What is this route? Who made this? I made this.
You like fun.
Please just end it all in hot cocoa. Dun, 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 dun. I love sharks. Yep.
Yo, I like how the sky looks in these levels. In
Yeah,
OST.
it's nice.
Got that native fortress feel.
Dun 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 dun. Thanks, Uncle Doom.
I've actually found the samples they use for that online.
Nice. Are they just like stock sound effects, or?
I don't remember. Probably just stock, but maybe they came from the movie or something. Wouldn't surprise me considering Ripperoo's an elf.
Oh yeah, that's the hyena from Lady and the Tramp. I wish the one cycle was a thing. It'd make life so much better.
Okay, I looked it up and I get, like, I hear it in this song by a group called National Percussion Group of Kenya. And at the very start, it's those native enemy samples. That's interesting.
Fuck this shit, dude. I hate this clip. Oh! I didn't think that would work. Fuck that level.
Out of there.
And right into Road Crash.
Getting something from this old cartoon for another one of the samples.
The visuals of the Switch version are actually lower than PC low. I mean, probably. I'm on PC low minus the bloom, and it looks pretty better than Switch.
I actually played the Switch port because my brother got a Switch. Like, not as bad. It was actually pretty good. I thought it was gonna be really
Like,
good.
casually, it's fine. Speed-wise, it fucking blows.
Yeah.
But, like, if you're just playing the
Oh.
game casually, it's very, very much passable. It's a lot better with the Switch Pro controller than Joy-Cons, so I will say that.
Yeah, that's probably why I was having some control issues with it. I guess the problem with using the Switch Pro controller is that you can't really use it on the go in that case.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, can you? Wouldn't that be a bit awkward?
No, you prop up the Switch with the stand it has, and then you use the Switch Pro controller. It's what I did on my flight to Texas. Is I had the Switch Pro controller, and I just propped it up and played it that way.
Yeah. It's a no fur mod. PC.
No fur look on Crash. It doesn't look horrible. I think the fur looks fine on this though.
Yeah, gotta have Twok GameCube. Uh-huh.
Where it looks like he's made of plastic.
The Dutchman's
Okay,
treasure.
now Twok, that is a
2
fact.
gold doubloons. Plastic. Fuck you. I guess no fur does make it look more like OG, but OG only didn't have fur because of limitations.
Oh yeah, I forgot the bird is a hint for the Hot
Yeah.
Cocoa entrance.
I think that's kind of funny, honestly.
Yeah, that's cool.
Whenever people are like, it's so stupid, they made it too easy, I was like, shit, that stuff was like hard as balls in the original. There's no hint whatsoever.
Yeah. I never
Oh,
found that.
look at the alien sign. Let's hit it. Or,
I only
yo,
found that
I
because
wonder what will happen if I jump onto the second pterodactyl in the yellow gem section of Dynamite. Who thinks
They
about
didn't
that?
have- Did they? Actually, they didn't have a hint for that one.
They didn't.
Unfortunately.
Someone tried to tell me there was one. Oh, its positioning was really weird. I was like, no, it fucking wasn't.
No, 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 no.
No, 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 no,
I
no.
defend it so much. The hint.
That
nowadays-
sounds like a top 10 spooky fact, except it's actually real.
The hint nowadays is just all the internet, the accessible internet.
Yeah. Thank God that shit's actually just extra percentages instead of part of 100.
Yeah, like you could still get all the game's content except for that.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know Hot Cocoa or Eggy Puss even existed as a kid.
I found Bandicoot by complete accident.
I think I had neighbors or friends tell me about Hot Cocoa and Eggy Puss. A lot of the Crash 2 ones that my sister and I found on our own, though. I think the only one we didn't find was Behaving's Purple Gem Path, which is, funnily enough, one of the most obvious ones.
Yeah.
But like
I
we
found-
figured out digging it on our own. I think my sister just like body slammed that plant because I found out that you could kill them by body slamming them. And then she just body slammed that one and it took us to the secret exit. I was like, okay. And then the Turtle Woods one is that the first gem we ever got was plant food. And so after that I went back to other levels to try and get the gems and I figured out the body slam in Turtle Woods. And then after that I went through the level again and it said out of 0 and that's how I figured it out. So even though that's apparently one of the most cryptic hints in Crash 2, that's the one I figured out first.
Yeah.
I mean, the one that me and my brother figured out was unbearable because me being the dumb kid I was, like then I was just like, oh, I'm sure you can make it all the way past that huge hole in unbearable, which you actually can if you like know how to stick around with a theory. Yeah, I mean you actually can if you like stick around with a theory well enough, but my brother just did that and we were just transported to that. We're just like, what the fuck?
Oh, the secret area, yeah.
Yeah.
As a kid, I thought the blue gem in Turtle Woods was somehow connected to the the intro of Crash 2, like the intro playable level. Like I thought the blue gem would be past that portal because it looked like you can get around it, which you can, but I found the green gem in Eel Deal somehow. I don't know why. I thought just jump at this wall and go through it. I don't know how you could 101 DKC1 without any guides. Like, there's this one bonus where you just jump into a random hole and there's a bonus.
I'm pretty sure like there was some like rainbow banana or some shit that was found in DKC like way after like the game
DK64.
was. Yeah, DK64 rather.
Yeah, it's insane. And that Gex thing Crash posted about the other day.
Yeah. And then, of course, in terms of Crash, the most obvious one's Stormy Ascent. Delete yourself. Damn.
Yeah, okay, I'll do it.
I was talking to Deep Trouble, not you guys.
If I was in deep trouble, I'd feel that way.
What a level. Having invincibility and dynamite's actually just against the law.
I know I found the hidden secret warp in Crash 2 as a kid, but it was probably bear down, which is really obvious.
Mm-hmm. You never knew how to unlock Entropy in CTR. Yeah. That one I found out with a guidebook, and then never actually did until I was older. I just used the cheat code. I was one of those poor sats that was convinced you could unlock Oxide. And doubleheader crash. Not today.
Is that even like possible in NST?
Anything's possible in NST. It's not a common occurrence like it is in OG.
Doubleheader beef.
Oh,
I get that all the time. Right now.
God damn it.
Cursed me, Ted.
I remember I freaked out as a kid
Ah!
same.
when I unlocked ROB in Mario Kart DS.
Oh yeah.
Did not believe he was in the game.
I didn't even know what the fucking ROB was.
Rob the gamer.
Yeah, that's nice.
The goat one?
Yeah, within the team.
I know memes did not even know it was a thing until right about then. I was like, oh, that's cool. Also the nice hob slide into a TNT that I figured should have happened and then I did it anyway. By the way, doubleheader bonus in NST is some hot ass. At least though, that section doesn't drop your fucking input like it does in PS4.
Oh, it dropped my input when I was playing on a Switch.
Like next to the stack of TNTs and
Yeah.
the bonus, yeah. It doesn't do it
I
on PC, but it fucking does it on console. I think the biggest travesty to ever happen to a bonus in NST is what they did to fucking plant food. Plant
What did
food
they do to
bonus
plant?
is so cool in OG and it's so fucking slow in NST.
Is it because, like, no spin slides?
Yeah, basically, it's like all the things that you can do in OG's plant food bonus that makes it cool is like just don't work in NST.
Or,
Different box physics, different sliding.
boxes seem like better in NST, for better or worse.
PC specifically, they definitely are. They kind of are in console also, but they're way like easier to break through in PC. I did the thing, you shit.
Do not consider the bullshit.
I did not.
Yes, Larry, I bypassed the whole level? How so?
Magic. Crafted.
Oh, my favorite. I have to pee again. You can actually hop slide off those, it's great.
Spike stuff making an NST tab.
A what?
An NST tab.
I don't even know if those are things.
No, I know there's ways to task PC.
Oh yeah, just using the spins in the edges of the wall. Yeah, the medieval levels are really quick just because of hop sliding and how there's so many places you can get them.
Well, I've heard that was like a huge selling point for NFT. When devs were just like, oh yeah, we're keeping glitches in. You can use.
They never said they were keeping glitches in.
I'm pretty sure they did at one point.
I don't ever remember them making that statement.
Oh wait, no, that's right. They said they were catering to speedrunners.
Very different thing. Catering towards speedrunners is a pretty ambiguous thing.
You sound really distant, Crash.
And I'm sorry.
I didn't get the sniper I was looking for. Yeah, I remember the glitch high was purposely put in. Okay, then. That works too. What? What? Huh?
Mood.
Do you know if you can get varying heights with glitch ties in NSD?
Not sure, actually.
Because in OG, if you spin on the first frame after jumping in a glitch tie, you get optimal height.
I think it's just in relation to how long you hold it, the jump.
Yeah, it would make sense if it was simplified.
But that will make it worse.
Grrr.
Normies in my speed game.
Less in-depth tech, worse speed game.
If you're not breaking your hands and making them bleed and putting dead skin over your controller, it's not a good speed game.
Reminder that I can often save time over people whose zigzag is like allegedly better than mine, and people will make their hands bleed with it just because doing it in a more practical way is also just sometimes faster.
Hell yeah.
It's not just how fast you can do it. I think I can get a 1-on-1 Insanity Beach. It'd be
Nice.
hard, but most people think you have to like kill your hand to do that, but you don't have to. Just do it properly.
Well. Alright, I'll keep that in mind, Riko. Well, I can tell where I lost time in my PB by looking at the high time split. That's what entropy sounds like. Oh, I almost fucked that up.
But yours soon will be too.
I'm gonna royally fuck up the thing I was practicing yesterday. This is bad. This is really bad. Yeah, this is terrible. I'm just gonna restart trial. Fucking high time 1 cycle. Still be able to save time, but the fact that I messed it up at the beginning sucks. Gross. Deep tribble. I love League of Legends! Bruh. Oh, I got it! Fuck yeah.
Nice.
It's only a few more days, Riko.
Smash ultimate.
Yep.
Nice.
Can't wait to be a squid now, and then a kid now. Granted, I could do that by playing Splatoon, but you know, it's not the same. It actually just takes your masks. Okay. I guess that makes sense. We're out of Hellhole Warp Room. Now we're going into slightly less Hellhole Warp Room.
Partial hellhole.
Partial Hellhole. Yeah, heck hole. Okay. This is the Cocoa Warp Room. Bruh. How the fuck am I not making this? Alright, we'll just do bitch mode strats. You can see it in Riko's gameplay. He plays like a bitch.
Plays like a bitch. Plays like a bitch.
World record doesn't have standards.
No one else put that much hand pain in.
I'm concerned that was only 12 seconds. That is a terrible gold. I hope I rearrange the hang 'em high splits. Best level. Base boosted. Dude, when you break that crate, the bird just ceases to exist. Okay, yes, let's try that again. Let's try it a third time because this game is video. Tell No Tales is just making waves, but with shocks. Ah, bombs.
I have some bombs.
going back to Warp 2.
Yay.
This is such a weird route.
If a lights out skip was found in Crash 1, then we would end on the lab, which would be
Yeesh.
weird. At least lab on J is pretty easy, unless you lose your mask and then it becomes scary.
Yeah. Look at this level that I have never seen before. Honestly, the 108 route is probably the greatest monstrosity I've ever created.
Yeah.
It's honestly kind of great looking at like a lot of like NST 2 and 3 and being like, I made this.
Yeah, it's a cool feeling seeing your contributions.
With Crash 3, it's more 108 than any percent, because like any percent, I only laid down like the really, really early stuff. But a lot of 108 is just like the route and like the ideas and everything is like, I did this. It's like engine and CCR. This one's mine.
Yeah, most of Sunset Vista and Hundo and Crash 1 is my stuff.
Yeet. Yo, zombie. And then like I like whenever I watch Bloods do like Crash 2 NST, I'm like, this is mine, but it's also like just as much his now.
Yeah. Over time, some of your strats just stay forever.
Yeah. Where's my fucking checkpoint sound for that gold? I like looking at Hang 'em High, and the first thing is like yellow gem, but not the crystal.
Nice move.
What a world we live in. This level's a lot better with the Death Tornado spin.
Oh, do you do some of the little hangrail skips?
Yeah, there's another one you can do right after the bonus platform, but that one's pretty small, so I just stay on the hangrails.
Yeah,
Yo, Merkaz, you approve of my choice of the game? Thank you, and thank you for the good luck. I was considering doing full trilogy, and I was gonna make the title full trilogy for that fat Merkaz bop, but then I decided that I didn't want to do full trilogy. What is that buzzing? It's my computer! Isn't it great? It does that every time I'm on a load screen, and sometimes when I'm in a level. It clearly does not approve of my choice of video game. What is this new level I've never seen before? Have you ever thought about how the first Egyptian level in the run is Sphinxinator? I'm still dying. That's exactly how I wanted that to turn out. And you try to do the mock tornado, but then Crash just doesn't jump. Why did I hit the button when the doors just open anyway? Alright, we'll get on the way back. I think my gold sound just like died.
F.
F. Ah. Yes, I'm the best.
I'm the best.
Lucky.
This is as far as you go.
That's what Hot Cocoa tried to say to me. And I was like, nah, fam, I'll take that 20-second time loss. One's a Twisted Metal speedrun. I don't recall ever promising anything of that sort.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Am I gonna get the medieval remake? Probably, but I should probably play the original medieval, which I actually own, but I haven't played. Super fun game, real charming. Yeah, I had a demo of it a long time ago that I really enjoyed playing. I would have been very upset if that threw me into the water. Pizza Hut demo? I don't think it was a Pizza Hut demo. It was just some interactive demo disc I had. It also had the Spiral 1 demo on it. Which was the version where if you tried to skip Nestor, it would just show up the words that said, "This is important." And Nestor was a lot more enthusiastic. He was like, "Thank you for releasing me. Free the dragons in the artisan worlds. Then seek out the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world."
I think I had a demo disc
With the which one?
Medieval 2 Inspire 3.
Forgot there was a medieval too. Alright, give me this. Yes. So.
You thought you would scattering crystals, yet
You required a gem.
yeah.
Interesting.
Well, Crash. So you like donuts? Well, have all the donuts in the world.
So, you like kicking butts, huh? We'll show you, old man.
I love the young people.
That one always scares me. Dude, my gold sound actually just killed itself. Like, it's not happening.
That's weird.
When can you be Discord buddy? I don't know.
Yo, pause.
Yeah, well. That felt really slow. Engine's always been your favorite character? He's alright. Oh, that part was fast. Okay, I'm gonna need you to open. In CTR, you had no idea you can unlock the bosses. I didn't realize it until I like did the first gem cup and got, I think, Papu. Alright. It's time for the greatest heresy to ever grace mankind. Motherfucking crash and bye-bye blimps.
That's cursed.
It is cursed, but it's also optimal.
Now is Coco and Rings of Power a thing?
Yeah.
Damn.
And I don't think it really makes a difference whether you play her or Crash. Crash and bye-bye blimps is optimal just because the quick switch is a lot, or the fast warp is a lot easier with him than it is with Coco. I'm glad I did not break that blimp. I like playing as Penta Penguin in CTR. Just because sometimes when you go really fast, you just hear Penguin Ye 1. Penguin Ye 2. Ah, I fucked it up. Yeah, Penta in NTSC version of CTR is very much not finished. Okay, I'll tell you what's cursed. Crash's fucking health icon in NST.
I've got a really great new category idea.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Okay, so Crash. Okay, NST 108. All world record relic times.
Die.
You can do that. Why don't you do that?
You could be the pioneer of that category.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, is it nap time?
That time. Did he deafen?
It's nap time for me right now. I'm entering Tell No Tales.
Yeah, it sounds like nap time.
Where's the ripple effect? Do they just like disappear?
The what?
For the jet ski, the ripple.
Uh-oh.
You can get the gems without having the gem that you normally need for it.
That's not how I meant to do that. What enemy scared me as a kid? The boulder in Boulder Dash. Like, not even kidding.
It's pretty terrifying. You hit like one fence and it's gonna kill you.
Right? It's so scary.
Music tone.
And it's not even a funny death animation like it is in Crash 2. You're actually just like flattened.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of funny if you can actually see Crash because he kind of like flips up and then flips back down, but
Yeah.
just a really fast wow, and then the vibration on the control. No, not in Crash 1. It's just like the loud like boom sound effect, and you're just dead. Yeah, boom.
I love the boulder music in OG.
So do I. I will say that's one song that I think NST got wrong.
Yeah.
I think it fits better in the way it looks in NST, but it just doesn't sound nearly
Yeah,
as good.
certainly.
You hated the sharks. I never minded them. The robot sharks in Fire 2. I hate those now.
Oh, and Aquaria Towers.
Yeah. Fucking level. A lot of the things in Spyro 2 and 3 kind of feel like the poster example of more doesn't always equal more. More sometimes equals less. Spyro 1 is just so pure and untouched by man. Like Fiji water.
In fairness, I will say I really enjoyed my time with Spyro 2 and what I played as Spyro 3.
I mean, I enjoy them.
In SRT more than OG, honestly.
I mean, I enjoy them. I just don't think they're like, oh my god, amazing like Spyro 1 is.
I mean, for sure. Like, SRT is definitely an improvement. Compared to OG, well, for SRT 2 and 3 anyway. Like, one's a bit of a tire.
Yeah, one's just like really good all around. I'm gonna wait. I don't trust doors when I'm taking damage. Spyro 2 always felt the best for you? Well, growing up, the one I played most was Spyro 1, and like I got through a lot of Spyro 3, but never actually finished it, and I just never had Spyro 2, so. fuck else time save do I have? It's probably in future tense. Oh wait, I've also got Future Frenzy because that Future Frenzy killed the Blunts Bop. The 2-second Blunts Bop. 3 is the weakest of the trilogy. Nah, man. 3 has Sheila's album music.
2 is the weakest.
Do, 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 do,
Do
do, do.
do 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 do.
I actually like Sheila's. Actually, do I?
Even Trob doesn't like Sheila's album music.
That was a quick flip of a switch.
Look at the flip of the switch.
It's even better in Lost Fleet in 1.0 or whatever version where they just like there's like an additional lead line after the song that's playing.
Oh my god, this fucking
Yeah,
animation.
sure.
So I wasn't going mad when I was watching White Pause's run.
No.
Yeah, okay, I don't really like Sheila's, but it's still better than like Mad Bombers or something like that.
Wow,
No,
fuck
no,
you.
No, 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 no.
You dare slander the good name of OG Mad Bombers?
They're both shite, fight me.
Slander, bander.
Slander. Yes. A band.
Someone left.
Pause. I think he's setting
He's
up.
working with his mic.
Michael's mic.
Sheila hopped into if you had dynamic music on. Oh, I wasn't listening with reignited music, so that might have helped.
I mean, for my playthrough, I have been, but that's only because it's like a first time. If I ever replay Reignite, it's gonna be with OG music.
Why is the like third section of fucking the bug light gem path like terrifying as shit?
I just
Right. Know what the video game moment this time. You hope we get True Crash and Spiral Seagulls? That'd be pretty cool.
I doubt it, because all we've gone so far is like NFT on like 4 different platforms.
It's almost
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's only been a year.
Hey, it's been more than a year.
It's almost been it's almost like it's been a year and a half.
Wait. Okay, so it originally came out on June 30th.
2017.
Yeah, okay, yeah, around a year and a half. An half. What the fuck?
What?
How the fuck are you standing right there, like,
It's a
with a gem collecting?
it's a trick. You can body slam right as you're leaving the portal. And it'll put you right in front of the portal and you'll warp right back into the level. I've been doing it for the entire run. What the fuck that was, Crash, but you gotta fucking... Yeah, it's been less than 6 months since PC release also. Activision as a company likes to make money, and I think it's been proven they can feed off of the nostalgia. How did I not get hurt by that? How did I... I mean, it's entirely possible we got nothing else, but it's also possible they have something planned. Never know until it happens. Maybe we'll get the true Spyro crossover. Yeah. It'll be called Sprash. The Community.
Oh no.
And it'll be really, really bad.
And it'll have the level toxic waste in it.
Yep. Every level will be toxic waste.
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Oh my god, Marquez, why did you say that? Featuring Dust the Bandicoot.
Oh no.
That sounds like a fucking self-insert fan character. Like a Sonic fan character.
Dust.
What the fuck was that momentum?
And then every time Dust dies, it's just him bitching.
I mean, Dust the Bandicoot would be a Supreme Edgelord, so...
And every time he doesn't do anything ultimately, he just says, plays like a bitch.
What? On his path to defeat Hobbs, the social justice mask. Yeah, Hobbs. Because all the masks have like the same word twice.
Social justice mask.
I can't wait for this to get clipped and shown in the crash server to cause another shitstorm that I'm not even in there.
The best shit talking channel, the server mods channel.
Yeah, right.
Crash.
This actually does end up in the crash server somehow. Tell them I said I thought you guys liked jokes.
Oh, that'd be great.
Some men that we only like jokes if they're not at our own expense.
I love that in people.
Sometimes you just gotta laugh at yourself. Like when I get all those YouTube comments like, man, this guy's so salty. I'm like, oh man, you right? I'm a fucking bitch.
See it in Riko's gameplay, he just gets slightly salty.
But that slight saltiness just adds up. Cameron's fucking Cameron.
And Deep doesn't exist.
Yeah. And Deep's fucking dead. And J Hobbs doesn't exist.
Surprised he hasn't deleted that clip.
Someone has it saved, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I know he's deleted other clips.
This is Gone Tomorrow, the first future level, except it's actually the second one. Sometimes I just forget that I just haven't done level 19 yet. You're not surprised this category was never attended by newer people in the community? I mean, it's definitely like the least new player friendly. There is so much to this category. Like, even like before I did a run, I spent like a good week just learning everything in the category.
What the fuck is happening to your frame rate?
Future levels.
Fuck this up.
Drop, this is NST. We don't have frame rate. Oh my god. Obviously, the solution is just uncap the frame rate. One remix I will say is like it's not as good as the original, but still good is the future level remix.
That's alright.
I almost jumped right past the bonus platform. Yep, that's what I wanted. Are you wrong for Wander thinking Sonic's down kick should be a knockout if the other player's at like 130%? You're wrong for wanting it. Sonic shouldn't have that. Okay, let's not. Yeah, there's probably something that can be done in that bonus. That's about the best I've come up with. Like, it's hard to even hit with that. I mean, not every move has to be good. I mean, I don't disagree. You bazooka the TNT also. I think I don't just because you can jump over that platform anyway. I don't know. I mean, bazookaing it is how I did it casually when I was younger. Because the bazooka was so cool.
Too cool for school.
Calling me a casual?
Yeah, man. Filthy casual in my 108 speed run.
Ouch!
It's like casual.
Big oof.
Big casual.
What's up, guys?
Not much.
I understand too.
My computer does in fact hate NST still, and I was like, okay, I'll just wait for this run to die, and then it hasn't yet, and I'm just like, shit.
In before Future Fancy Crash.
Man, if there's a crash in Future Frenzy, then I'm just like, oh, I guess I'm done with this game.
Yeah, that's not Future Tense, but actually Future Fancy. Like,
Oh my fucking god, how did I... Okay, there's 2 invincibilities in this level, it's fine.
One's at the end. What the f-
I don't know, dude. How did I not get hit by that is the real question.
I think we'll just...
Oh my god,
Oh,
end
what
yourself.
the f- Dude, holy, what is this level?
Delete the future? Like...
What's happening? Holy shit. I'm so confused.
Yes, I am. Trying to... Oh! This is where that time save was.
Were you saying like I'm trying to find where the time save is?
I was like, where am I? Where do I still have like a 2 minutes of time save? And it was just like, oh, Gone Tomorrow relic. Alright, future tense is break both of the robots and then death abuse. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
It's very slow, but you know.
It doesn't crash the game.
Yeah.
I like how I have gem for future tense. That's GG.
GG.
Gee. Sounds like a
Sure, my gold for this level is like terrible, so.
What is it?
Probably terrible. I don't know off the top of my head.
Cameron has a 430, but I could never match that, so, and I don't think he damage abuses. And I think he has double mask. Death abuses, I think. Mine is like
I
5
didn't want to do that.
something.
And now I fear for my life.
Dude, I hate that TNT part.
Right?
It's so awkward. Oh, you do it the same way I do.
There's only like
Never
a
seen
couple
anyone
of
else
ways
do
I
that.
do it. How good is
Yeah.
Mars parry? I don't know anything about the parries. Unless you mean like counter. At which point it's like, okay. It's not a completely ass move, but... Oh my god, end yourself. And now we're silent. Gotta back up a little bit.
Dude, that robot fucking sucks.
Yeah.
You can jump from TNT to TNT, the 3 first ones.
I'm just gonna... Can I just fucking... Yes, I can. Alright, let's not die on the way back. I think the only characters with like really good counters, in at least in Smash 4, are like Shulk, Corrin, and then like obviously Bayonetta.
Corin, Lul.
And Death Abuse.
If this
Crash!
crashes the game,
Okay.
something's wrong.
Oh.
You can take those life crates before,
Oh, cool.
so you don't need to go back ever. You just take those and then go down.
That's fair. Never thought of that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so obvious. I would have never thought of that.
I saw like Blunts also do the same thing you did, and like everyone else, and then I told them, and everyone was like, "Oh wait, that's right."
Hadoy.
the weird thing is that I didn't even think of going back. That was like how I thought the most logical way of doing it was when I
That's
did it
fair.
casually.
I mean, that is one way to get a damage boost. That's a way to get 2 damage boosts. My favorite part of this level.
I think this part is better than the middle part.
I mean, yeah,
When you
it's not that bad. How much did I gold?
Hello,
12 seconds. Hello.
I'm testing a new mic. Can you all hear me well?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
sounds good.
you're a little quiet for me, but you're good.
Yeah, I think this mic is a little bit more quiet than the old one. Yeah, the old mic was really loud. Actually,
I can hear you fine.
Yeah, it's
Well,
fine.
we know that the old mic was really loud because we have the oh no.
We also have the
comment on that.
hell yeah, Smokey One Cycle get fucked, Wingo.
or the previous one, the fucking. I got it, fuck you.
Yeah, photo finish.
Anyway, that's what I wanted to test because I was watching a video, so I'll be back.
Alright.
Alright.
Yep.
I love the fucking oh no clip. It's,
Yeah, it's amazing. It never gets old.
it's so loud. It's like
Dude, when you listen to it, I could hear it perfectly well through your headset.
Which one?
wait, give me a second and I'll show you.
It's in the
Yeah.
clip compilation.
It wasn't in this one. It's in Paz is doing Crash Bash, and he
Oh,
fails
okay. Oh no, I've seen that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's the one where like he just barely wins, right? I hope
Oh,
I
no,
didn't.
He loses.
It's on the last round of a plat.
I have it.
Oh. I didn't need that invincibility.
It's his top clip, I think, right now.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that one, yeah.
You could hear it so clearly.
So good.
Top 10 saddest anime deaths.
Top 10 ear rapes.
How long is the plat part of 200?
However long you make it.
Yeah, but like, how big of a part of the run would you say it is, like percentage-wise?
I can't really answer that myself.
However many levels in the game times 2, because each plat is a percent. I don't know how many levels there are.
So you would say it's like 66% of the run.
Like 56%?
Oh.
Literal percentage in the game, that, so.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm talking about like, okay, if your run took 12 hours, how many of those would, like, in an ideal run would be, like...
I mean, it could theoretically take like half that time to do the plat.
Okay,
Jesus
okay.
fuck.
But again, it truly is like however long you make it. More than anything else ever will be.
I hate going out one cycle. Not because it's hard or anything, just because I have no fucking clue what I'm doing in the backward section. I just somehow make it.
Oh, this is gonna be a little tight.
Do you know the
Yeah.
backward section?
Yeah, but I'm a little bit behind, and I took the clock without the bazooka, so.
No. Did anyone beat my world record in this level yet?
I don't know.
So you just got out like a few world records.
I was bored of any percent, and I was like, okay, let me do Toad. And then I did like 3 attempts, and I was like 0.02 off world record, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go for this. And it took me like 2.5 hours actually. And then I was like, okay, let me do Boneyard also, and that took me like 15 minutes. So
Nice. Good shit.
but I'm on PC
Alright,
those
good.
times. So I'm a cheater.
Yeah, and hot.
Thanks, Oliver.
But it was funny. It would be fun if the time trials reacted.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if they did. I think a lot of them play on PC.
According to the leaderboards on SR.com, no one does.
Oh, well, how about that?
Close to no one anyways. At least the levels I did. I think for Crash 1 they do. But Crash 2 and 3 doesn't, or Crash 3 doesn't seem to get any love whatsoever in time trials. I took 2 records of the same guy also.
Which one?
Abu Sharif.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if he's still active.
I don't know. YouTube.
Because he used to have like a clean sweep of like most of them in 2 and 3.
Yeah. The last thing he did was like almost 2 months ago.
Oh my god. This level's so bright in an ST. I can see
not-
everything.
Maybe I should do more time trials. Just take all of his Crash 3 hop sliding time trials.
Damn, son.
It's good practice for me.
It is.
So it's like, I'm fine with doing it that way.
This UFO.
I know I have like a second or 2 to save in doubleheader, so might be a good idea to just practice that one out. Good run so far, Riko.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it, honestly.
What went wrong?
High time. The thing I practiced.
Did you miss it?
I messed up the first handrail section and went really slow, so before I reached the death route platform, I realized I was gonna miss it, so I restarted trial. And then I got it on the second try. No, I died and then got it on third try. So,
like,
I still saved time over my PB, but there was like a minute and a half to save there, and I didn't get that. I'm trying to think what else. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Your summer best is surprisingly high
Yeah, I know, right?
compared to like your skill level.
I don't do as many runs though, so that might be part of it.
Yeah.
Like I don't grind out this category, I just like do it every once in a while because it's like a lot to do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just. I think some of best could optimally be like 206, 205 in this.
Probably. Oh my fucking god, Rings of Power. Why is this not working? Oh, this is gonna be time loss.
You have another like 20 to save in Future Fancy, by the way.
Yeah, because that killed the Blunts Pop. The 2-second
Yeah.
Blunts Pop. Yeah, so
Gonna
I hope
pop
that-
Blunts.
I hope that fuck up
Ow.
didn't mess. I hope that didn't kill the 221. See what happens.
No, it didn't. Depending on your
Future Frenzy.
Future Fancy, it didn't.
Yeah. Should be it. Okay, I was about to say 32.
Yeah, you have another.
Yeah, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. So
Yeah.
now, if I fuck up Future Frenzy again, then this is gonna kill the 221. But if Future Frenzy goes fine, then. But when does Future Frenzy ever go fine?
Never.
You're right.
It's actually not that bad. I feel like it's okay.
It's just unforgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do know like a handful of golds are still like not good. Like my Sphinx and Arrow gold is really bad. My Midnight Run gold is bad, but who has a good Midnight Run gold? I'm pretty sure that deathless Midnight Runs are like actually impossible. Where? Okay. might just put that in the body slam.
This bone is also so fucking awkward.
Yeah. Just because of the way box physics work in NST, it's like really weird. There's like a handful of bonuses where like they're really clean in OG just because of how box physics work, and then NST's box physics just make them really odd.
It's worse on PC
Yeah.
than on PS4.
Yeah, Future Frenzy's bonus is actually really sick in OG. It's pretty easy to get fast too.
Nice. Oh, come on. Yes. I hear you, PC. We're almost at the end. That was really, really sketchy. Alright, just don't fuck up Cortex.
Die at the end of Cortex and lose your lead.
Don't say that.
Do the JPC.
Hip hip hooray! Is that just like a soundbite he had, or was that just like the timing of
No,
like...
it's literally his music.
Yeah, it was the timing of
At
his
that time.
music, yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. Hooray! And then he dies. Like, what?
We've been waiting 5 minutes for 4 glory match. Hip hip hooray! Come on. Yes, it is true. The Bandicoot. I still remember like when I was testing like 108 shit to see make sure everything in my like theorized route worked. And then like after fighting Cortex I realized it was a secret ending. I was like, no, this changes everything. We fight him once.
What about entering entropy? Ah!
Yeah. Ah! And when you enter a tiny, cry.
Just hearing him scream and that's it. Like,
Yeah.
okay. What am I gonna do? 2 hours before school?
One more. Oh, dude, this bomb placement is so godlike. Why would you put it over there? The one use of running shoes, running to the portal. Alright, time for Camp Rock 2, the final gem.
It's 221 though.
Yeah, 221.50 is what my estimate is.
Wait. Oh,
221.50.
Nice.
nice. GG.
I'm good with that.
Finally got that improvement. Hell yeah.
That
Ugh.
once, right?
Yeet. What does Cameron have in this? Because he didn't upload it.
223.50. No, 222.50.
Okay, so
something.
that bopped Blunts and Cameron.
Yeah.
But not Murkaz, because Murkaz is a god.
218.57 with
Alright,
the.
where did I
with the
lose
3-minute
time?
Loss.
Okay.
Tell no tales.
Alright, where are my major losses? Apparently my first section was pretty bad. Oh yeah, I messed up Mad Bomber's relic. Under pressure was fine.
Someone needs to bop Abdul soon.
Took a few tries for Hot Cocoa. I think what else? Didn't do high time well. I think it might have just been small stuff over the course of the run. Yeah. It doesn't look like there was anything major. Oh, Bug Light, I died at the beginning. Yeah, but it was mostly tiny things. Okay. I am good with that.